Now on Coast TV News.
Biden planning brief beach stay, when he will be on the coast, and why he is leaving before the start of the weekend. Set for Senate run, Delaware's Democrat candidate to replace Tom Carper about to make it official.
This is Coast TV News Midday.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Matt Pensick and welcome to Coast TV News Midday, and we are working on another very warm day. I don't want to hear any complaints out there about this. This is our live look at Cambridge near the banks of the Choptank River, and our First Alert meteorologist Bob Trihey joins us now with a look at First Alert weather. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, Matt. Good morning, Delmarva. I'm suspecting folks in the days to come might say, oh, when is this heat going to end? Just wait. It gets worse as we go through time. Temperatures now seeing a lot of lower 80s from Maryland on into Delaware, Salisbury 82, as is Millsboro 81 in Milton. A little cooler at the beaches. Lower 70s Rehoboth back to Bethany Beach, Ocean City 74. Dew point temperatures in the 60s and 70s. That humidity is creeping up, and our feels like temperatures are already well into the 80s, already feeling like 88 in Seaford, 84 in Millsboro, and some cooler 70s along the coast. Bit of a sea breeze at the beaches, but inland it's a warm breeze. So as we go through the noon hour on Futurecast, mid to some upper 80s, flirting with 90 maybe around Seaford back through Salisbury later. But you're staying in the 70s along the coast. But once you get inland, it's 80s as we go into the afternoon and evening. So stay hydrated this afternoon. Make sure you grab the sunblock and the sunscreen as well. I guess same thing. And sunglasses, I meant to say, with 80s. We've got 90s on the way. Intense heat by the end of the week into the weekend. More on that coming up in a few moments.
We have breaking news this morning. A check of crab pots near the west side of the Rehoboth Bay turned tragic Monday night. According to Delaware State Police, a 57-year-old man from East Prospect, Pennsylvania, swam out from a spot off of Camp Arrowhead Road to check on crab pots. He became distressed. This was seen by a person on a nearby boat who jumped in and brought the Pennsylvania man to shore. Rescue crews attempted life-saving efforts. However, the man was pronounced dead at the scene. Moving on, and the word lying. That's what Delaware Democrat gubernatorial candidate, Newcastle County Executive Matt Meyer is accusing his primary opponent, current Lieutenant Governor Bethany Hall Long, of doing. The accusation comes after her campaign reported to have accepted donations that exceed the amount that is allowed by state campaign law. Meyer saying, quote, when Bethany Hall Long assured Delawareans that she had taken a good hard look at her campaign accounting, she was lying. All this is related to Hall Long's campaign finance history, which has been heavily scrutinized over the past year, no doubt about that. We have a more detailed breakdown of that on CoastTV.com, and as for a response from her campaign, Coast TV has reached out, but still yet to hear back from that. From Delaware's governor's race to the race for U.S. Senate, Democrat Lisa Blunt Rochester filing within the hour to make her candidacy official. It was nearly 1 year ago she declared that she was running to replace the retiring Tom Carper. Blunt Rochester is currently in her fourth term in the House of Representatives. Republican Eric Hansen filed for the Senate back in March. Tonight, President Joe Biden is scheduled to arrive at his North Shores home around 11 p.m. It is expected to be a helicopter flight direct from Washington to the Gordons Pond parking lot, just like this scene that we see here from the end of May. According to the White House press office, Biden will leave the coast on Thursday for a trip to Camp David in Maryland. That's the practice for next week's debate with Donald Trump. A temporary flight restriction going into effect tonight at 10 p.m., and this will be Biden's sixth trip to our coast this year. The Milford School District is responding to critics of one of its proposed school policies, and they're making some revisions. According to the ACLU of Delaware, the policy would require school staff ensuring all learning is free from content, items, or conduct that could create, quote, intimidating, hostile, or offensive educational environments. The school board says it's taking out the word conduct to remove the stipulation that the policy would limit teachers. The ACLU executive director says the policy is vague and it could allow students to veto each other's beliefs, but the school board says the policy is not an attempt at censoring teaching.
It would also then require teachers to present those multiple viewpoints on anything that might be termed as offensive or controversial, even if those viewpoints don't necessarily have a place in the educational setting.
We want to elevate all students and help them to think critically, which often involves allowing them the opportunity to be presented with alternative points of view and then allowing them to reason for themselves.
Monday night, the school board voted to table this policy as well as another policy for school dress code to its July 15th meeting. This does bring us to our CoastTV poll. We want to know, should schools allow the discussion of controversial, sensitive topics in the classroom? And right now, 53% of you voting are saying yes, schools should have this. 30% say maybe with some guidelines, 17% checking in saying no. A double murder suspect was arrested at a sports bar in Tulsa, Oklahoma over the weekend. Victor Antonio Martinez Hernandez being held without bond on suspicion of first-degree rape and murder of a Maryland mother of 5. The woman's body was found near a hiking trail near Baltimore last August. Martinez Hernandez is in Tucson County Jail on an ICE hold. Maryland authorities say he illegally crossed into the U.S. in February of 2023. Coming up, block on houseboat rentals. The ordinance is official in Ocean City. Why that might not be the final word. CoastTV News Midday returns after this.
When you visit the Delmarva Design Center, you'll experience a selection of appliances, cabinetry, countertops, tile, and flooring all together in one showroom. The 10,000 square foot location has a variety of inspiring samples for any project size or budget. Your dedicated product experts and designers collaborate to bring your dream project to life. Come and see what the kitchen industry buzz is all about. Experience the Delmarva Design Center in Selbyville, Delaware, serving all of Delmarva's coast.
Save the date, Friday, June 21st. Watch the 68th annual DFRC Blue Gold All-Star Football Game on the Delmarva Sports Network and the DSN app. See Delaware's best high school athletes compete while supporting DFRC's mission to enrich lives of Delawareans with intellectual disabilities. The game kicks off at 7. The DFRC Blue Gold Game, live from the University of Delaware. Friday, June 21st, only on the Delmarva Sports Network and the DSN app.
At Delmarva Roofing and Coating, we believe in longevity. Since our start in 1988 and 10 million square feet of roofing later, we've gained the experience to solve your roofing problems. We combine those years of knowledge with cutting-edge technology to guide you through every project phase, inspection, maintenance, or installation. You can count on us to safeguard your investment with a reliable roof and service after the sale. Serving Delmarva for over 3 decades, Delmarva Roofing and Coating, above all, a good roof.
The big issues: abortion, civil rights, healthcare. When Trump policies were attacking our rights, County Executive Matt Meyer fought back. Now Trump is promising a national abortion ban and huge cuts to healthcare coverage. Matt's healthcare plan will reduce costs, not coverage, by increasing competition on the exchange. And Matt's plan will protect women's access to abortion, always. So call Matt Meyer. Tell him you support his plans to protect Delaware values.
Are leaves and debris causing issues with your gutter? No need to risk climbing a shaky ladder ever again. We have the permanent solution. Gutter Helmet, America's #1 choice in gutter protection for over 40 years. Engineered to manage the heaviest of rainfalls, letting water flow freely. And the best part, never clean your gutters again, guaranteed. The lifetime warranty is transferable, so you can rest assured that you'll never have to replace your gutter helmet system. And right now, save 20% on your new gutters and Gutter Helmet. Call Gutter Helmet today for your free estimate.
Happening today, DE Storage looking to build a self-storage facility. This will be on a plot of land in Milton on Broadkill Road. That request will be heard today. The facility would be next door to the Food Line. It's also in the area where the McDonald's will be. We're showing you that location right here on your screen. The developer is looking to allow outdoor storage on a temporary basis. The town's planning and zoning will hear this proposal tonight. The ban on the ability to have a houseboat as a short-term rental in Ocean City was finalized last night. Mayor Rick Meehan and the council voted unanimously on an ordinance after its second reading occurred. This comes as the company Sea Rocket, who's known for boat rides and parasailing, they attempted to have a houseboat rental docked at Dorchester Street. Ocean City officials said having these houseboats could cause marinas to be overcrowded. Sea Rocket CEO pushes back against safety concerns.
There is no health and safety concern. That boat operates the same exact way as any other sport fisher, whether it's electric, sewer, or anything else. It operates exactly the same.
And Wangle says the Ocean City doesn't have jurisdiction in this case, and they do plan on taking legal action.
We're seeing a lot of blue skies, sunshine on our Bay Health cam in Milford, and kind of hazy as well. Temperatures quickly rising. Mid-80s now in Milford. You're headed to the upper 80s a little bit later on. The heat and humidity, well, they're building across Delmarva today and intensifying the rest of the week, and especially for the weekend. Let's go ahead and take a look at the UV index brought to us by Ocean City today, and it's a 9. No surprise there. Very high. Burn time is 10 minutes. Really be careful in the sun the next several days. We're in that very high range, at least SPF 30, and follow the following steps. Midday shade, limit time outdoors, and avoid the sun late morning into early afternoon. Your full forecast coming up next.
Is a kitchen remodel on your to-do list?
Paul Davis offers an easy 3-step kitchen refacing solution. Step 1, we bring the showroom to you. Step 2, we give you the exact price that day. Step 3, our certified installers complete it in days, not weeks.
A revitalized kitchen without the disruption.
At half the cost of a traditional kitchen remodel.
In the style and color you've always wanted. Last chance to get 20% off your new kitchen, plus a free trash can pullout or no payments until 2025.
Call Paul Davis today or visit our showroom.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodell Concepts. Today we're at Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway next to Blue Coast Rehoboth, Thompson Island will follow the Sodell tradition of serving beautiful, simple food that will pair perfectly with our fresh homemade beer. Thompson Island is the perfect place to have dinner with your family, enjoy happy hour with friends at the bar, or spend a day in the beer garden playing bocce ball and ping pong. Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week. See you soon.
Welcome to Pools and Spas Unlimited of Milford, where relaxation meets perfection. The Celtic Series, crafted in the USA, starts at just $4,300 and a perfect match for any budget. Enjoy endless family fun with the Artesian Series, tailored for unforgettable moments. Indulge in affordable luxury with our Stealth Hot Tubs for relaxation without breaking the bank. Plus, with every hot tub, our in-house service team ensures professional installation and full support. With one of the largest hot tub showrooms on Delmarva, why not visit Pools and Spas Unlimited of Milford today?
Help the cancer support community of Delaware with the Wings of Hope Butterfly Release Saturday, June 22nd at the Milton Memorial Park, starting at 9 a.m. Show your support for those who have been touched by cancer. Enjoy this family-friendly and rain or shine event with lots of kids' activities full of inspiration and ends with the release of hundreds of butterflies. Pre-purchase your live butterflies now for release. For more information, visit cancersupportdelaware.org.
What do you do when your tire goes flat and there's no air anywhere? You reach for Bullseye Pro, the smarter, faster, hands-free way to fill it up with air. Bullseye Pro is equipped with a rechargeable power plant, smart pressure sensor, and custom nozzles. It's like the power of an air compressor in the palm of your hand. Get your complete Bullseye Pro inflation system for just $79.99 and get free shipping. Plus, we'll give you a 50% discount on a second one. Order now.
It's a summer-like scene right now in our Gateway Subaru cam. Look at the sea of umbrellas on the beach and some folks in the water enjoying this gorgeous day. Be near a body of water or a pool today. That's the place to be. A little cooler in Ocean City right now, 74. And I think you're only topping out in the upper 70s later on. I think many coastal areas pretty much staying in the 70s. 2 days until the start of summer, the summer solstice, which is officially Thursday at 4:50 p.m. and that is the longest day of the year. Now getting bright around 5 a.m. and getting dark around 9 p.m. So really long days. Then after Thursday, the days start to get shorter. All right, average high now is 84. We're 87 today, 88 Wednesday, and as summer arrives on Thursday, 90 degrees. Then we get really intense heat. Friday, 92 and 94 on Saturday. It's going to be a very hot weekend. Temperatures now already lower 80s from Salisbury up to Seaford and Redden 83, 82 in Georgetown and Millsboro, and we're looking at 70s right along the coast from Indian River Inlet to Ocean City. So if you want the relief from the heat, that's the place to be. A little bit of a sea breeze there, and that's why we're seeing the cooler conditions along the coast. But inland, it is warm. Dew point temperatures 60s and low 70s right now. It's telling us that humidity levels starting to come up. It feels like temperatures already upper 80s in Seaford and Redden and 84 in Millsboro. Probably feeling like 90 as we go into the afternoon. We've had some morning clouds. Those are beginning to dissolve right now as we're seeing a lot of clear skies across Delmarva. And you see how these clouds are kind of rotating this way. This is a big ridge of high pressure that is setting up. We've got that heat dome back to our west, and that's pushing our way, and that will contribute to our heat later in the week. A few showers across the Midwest. Would be nice to see those, but we're not going to. Here's Futurecast at noon. Upper 80s inland areas, maybe close to 90 around Seaford, but 70s along the coast. And as we go through this evening, temperatures slowly falling from the 80s into the 70s and into the low to mid 60s. A pleasant start to your Wednesday, maybe a little bit of fog, but then we're back into the 80s as we go into the afternoon, mid to upper 80s. Cooler for you at the beaches. Feels like temperatures this afternoon, lower 90s well inland, a little lower at the beaches, and then Wednesday, upper 80s, and then we get into Friday. Here comes the intense heat. Feels like temperatures low to mid 90s, and then by Saturday, feeling like 100 in Seaford, Georgetown, and Millsboro. So bordering on dangerous heat index values inland, but the relief is at the coast as we are very muggy as we go through the next several days, and then humid to very humid into the weekend as we have this dome of high pressure both at the surface and aloft. You can see the red color through the rest of the week, but then you start to see the orange and yellow colors showing up as we go into the end of the weekend and early next week. We'll take the edge off the real intense heat at that time. 87 this afternoon, partly sunny and warm tonight, 63, partly cloudy and pleasant. Wednesday up to 88, and it keeps getting higher than that. Paul Davis 7-day forecast, 90 on Thursday with the arrival of summer. Friday 92, and then 94 both Saturday and Sunday, but feeling like 100 and still lower 90s by Monday, and no raindrops. So it's up to us to keep our lawns in good shape.
All right, it's Bob. Coming up today at 4 on Coast Life, are dating apps dead? The crew there is discussing during the great debate, and free summer activities for kids, parents. They're going to tell you how you can keep your kids busy this summer. That and more today at 4 on Coast Life. And coming up here, Boeing whistleblower claims. The troubling testimony heard today in Congress. CoastTV News Midday returns in a moment.
This is like our forever home. This was the last piece of the puzzle. Pinnacle concrete coating actually showed me this particular floor here, which is tidal wave. I was told, I'm done. I'm good. Just let's start. When it was done, I probably sat out there for 20 minutes and just staring at the product before I went back into the house. This is not a garage. This is an extension of my home. I'm just thrilled to death with this floor. We get a discount for being a veteran. It made you real warm and fuzzy knowing that you're dealing with somebody like that. You know, I'm just impressed with what they did. It was awesome.
Have you seen those crazy HVAC deals? Don't fall for that. At Above and Beyond Service Heating and Cooling, we just don't make promises, we deliver results. With our Peace of Mind maintenance agreement, you can rest assured we will keep up with your system throughout the year. We're a local company. You're not just a customer, you're our neighbor. Take advantage of our 0% finance for up to 72 months or up to $3,000 in rebates on a new train system. Call Above and Beyond Services to keep your family comfortable. Remember, it's hard to stop a train.
Oh, they're out there by the millions. And spiders, crickets, and ants are always looking for a place to call home. Look, up ahead is your home. And to them, it looks like the perfect place to settle in. Call Brazier's, and our expert technicians will establish a defensive barrier around your home that will keep out the riffraff. Our premium protection plan is guaranteed to keep spiders, crickets, and ants from moving into your home for a full year. Call Brazier's Pest Control today and say goodbye to unwanted guests.
Turn on Bionic Spotlight Extreme 360, the motion-activated home defense light that looks just like a security camera. It detects even the slightest motion and automatically triggers 6 ultra-bright LED high beams. Call or go online and order your Bionic Extreme 360 for just $19.99. Plus, get free shipping on your entire order.
To order, call 1-800-316-1548 or go online to buybionic360.com. Call now.
Fake dentists.
That could have cost me my life.
Next, Inside Edition. They're giving all these people veneers to make their smiles look beautiful. But they're not dentists.
My mouth was on fire.
The quest for perfect teeth. What you need to know. Inside Edition goes undercover.
We'll do this today.
Watch the next Inside Edition.
Today at 5:30 on Coast TV.
A new whistleblower alleges Boeing hid questionable parts from regulators that may have been installed in 737 MAX planes. That's according to a Senate subcommittee investigation made public Tuesday. The whistleblower is Sam Mohawk, who works for Boeing Quality Assurance Unit in Renton, Washington. He says Boeing tried to hide non-conforming parts from Federal Aviation Administration regulators by moving them to another location and then also falsifying records. U.S. electric vehicle startup Fisker says it's filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Chapter 11 does allow companies to try to resolve their financial problems through reorganization. The company had already warned it was in trouble, saying in February it might not have enough money to survive another year. The Internal Revenue Service announced it is closing a big tax loophole that could raise $50 billion over a decade. The loophole is called basis shifting transactions, and in them, complex business partnerships move money from one property to another for tax deductions. Still ahead, this time of year can be bad for asthma. We'll tell you how to lessen symptoms in order to breathe better. Stay with us on CoastTV News Midday.
The UV Index Weather Report is sponsored by Ocean City Tourism. Somewhere to smile about.
It's the Delmarva Dental Services Show. Yay! Starring Dr. Harmon, the brilliant Dr. Harrison, the incomparable Dr. Sikelis, and me, Dr. Aki. Introducing our amazing assistant, Chi, and our high-spirited hygienists.
And featuring our very special guest, you.
So sit back, relax, and smile. It's the Delmarva Dental Services Show.
Attention Delmarva homeowners. HomeSmart is looking for 50 homes to participate in our first ever bath makeover event. 50 homeowners will receive test market pricing on a beautiful new walk-in shower. We want to showcase our Kohler Luxstone showers in real bathroom conditions, including Kohler's proprietary crushed stone walls that won't harbor bacteria or soap scum. That's right, homeowners will receive promotional pricing just to determine if our exquisite product lines are the right fit for your bathroom project. 50 homeowners who call now will save. Receive 50% off installation of a new Kohler Luxstone shower. Plus, call during this program for no payments until 2025. Senior and military discounts. Call HomeSmart now with zip code and location to qualify. Call 1-800-616-8289. That's 1-800-616-8289.
With all the choices of services on Delmarva, where do you even begin? Trust experts of various fields with Delmarva Experts. Sponsored by Kitchen Concepts Plus, Chesapeake Eye Center, Apple Discount Drugs, FLC Energy, Spicer Brothers Construction, Mattress Peddlers, Homewell Care Services, Robinson's Jewelry and Coin Shop, Delmarva Acupuncture and Wellness Center, Mast Audiology Services, Riptide Restoration, and Delmarva Day. Delmarva Experts, local experts right when you need them.
No city in the world like this, and if you ask how I know, I got to plead the fifth. Hey, make me wanna roll my windows down and cruise.
Sunkissed Summer Mixtape on 102.5 WBOC.
Sponsored by Baths by Spicer Brothers.
Around 25 million people in the U.S. have asthma, and this time of year, thunderstorms, summer weather can worsen symptoms. Mandy Gaither shows us the impact severe weather can have on asthma sufferers and ways to avoid being breathless this summer.
Spring and fall get a lot of flack for worsening symptoms of asthma, but summer causes concerns too, especially with stormy weather.
The humidity and wind associated with the thunderstorms break those pollens into very, very small particles that can be aerosolized very easily.
Dr. Laurie Manka with National Jewish Health says research shows asthma sufferers are at increased risk of needing to go to the emergency room during severe weather, but these patients can protect themselves.
One, I think if somebody has asthma, trying to really do some reflection about what seems to be the triggers. Is it driven by allergy? Do you have associated allergic rhinitis or inflammation of the sinuses related to allergy?
If allergies trigger asthma, reduce exposure by staying indoors in times of high pollen. Take allergy or asthma medicine as prescribed. Avoid touching your eyes. Shower and change clothes after being outdoors to remove pollen, and keep windows closed. Manka says to also frequently check forecasts.
knowing where to find pollen counts, air quality index reports in your area to see what it's like outside, before you go outside.
Manka says to go over best treatment options with your doctor and formulate a plan on what to do if symptoms increase. For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
Our dry weather definitely not easing allergy problems. Breezy blue skies on our gutter, helmet cam and Ocean View. A beautiful day. You're in the 70s, close to 80 degrees. It's warm now and scorching heat Friday into this upcoming weekend. Some slight relief for next weekend. No rain, unfortunately. Call the CoastTV First Alert weather phone. I updated the forecast. It's 443-880-9100. Sponsored by Baird, Dallas, Brockstead, and Federico. Your 10-day forecast is next.
No strangers here, just friends you've not met yet. With an outside patio and inside charm, Irish Eyes Pub and Restaurant Milton is a local's favorite on the banks of the Broadkill River. Irish Eyes Pub and Restaurant Lewis, gorgeous views, free parking, and the best happy hour at the beach, with room for everyone. And for a truly special event, go no further than the Lewis Room at Irish Eyes. The panoramic views, in-house chef, and professional team will make it easy to plan your next event. Find out more at irisheyespub.com.
I'm Delaware Insurance Commissioner Trinidad Navarro. Do you or someone you love have difficulty paying for Medicare premiums or prescription costs? Medicare-eligible Delawareans can receive free health insurance counseling from the Delaware Medicare Assistance Bureau, or DMAB. Financial assistance is available to help for Medicare premiums, deductibles, coinsurance, and prescription costs. Call DMAB at 302-674-7364 to see if you qualify.
Save the date, Friday, June 21st. Watch the 68th annual DFRC Blue Gold All-Star Football Game on the Delmarva Sports Network and the DSN app. See Delaware's best high school athletes compete while supporting DFRC's mission to enrich lives of Delawareans with intellectual disabilities. The game kicks off at 7. The DFRC Blue Gold Game, live from the University of Delaware. Friday, June 21st, only on the Delmarva Sports Network and the DSN app.
Your wallet is always in danger. Criminals can hack your information without you even knowing. Introducing Slim Mint, an ultra-thin RFID blocking wallet that keeps your cards and cash protected. Slim Mint uses the latest RFID blocking technology to prevent thieves from stealing your info. It's ergonomically designed to optimize space and keep your belongings organized. With the auto-locking Slim Mint, your cards and money stay securely in place. It has a built-in cash clip and a flexible outer band to fit your additional cards and cash. Call or click now and get Slim Mint for just $29.99. Order in the next 5 minutes and you'll get an instant $10 discount. So it's only $19.99. But wait, due to rising costs, this may be your last chance to get Slim Mint at this low price. There's a strict limit of 3 Slim Mint wallets while supplies last. Don't wait, order now.
Call 1-800-613-4296. Call or visit slimmintwallet.com. So call 1-800-613-4296 now.
For every season, every weather moment, stay ahead with the CoastTV First Alert weather phone. Just call 443-880-9100. Your forecast just a call away. Sponsored by the law offices of Baird, Dallas, Brockstead, and Federico.
Sun-Kissed Summer Mixtape on 102.5 WBOC.
Sponsored by Baths by Spicer Brothers.
Coming up later tonight, there's a new Biden policy for illegal migrants, the action that could encourage more crossings along the southern border, along with local reaction from Delmarva's Hispanic community. That story and more on Coast TV News at 5.
And very warm heading into your afternoon, seeing sunshine, mid-80s inland areas. I think you're staying in the 70s along the coast and even staying pretty mild into this evening, down into the mid-70s around 9 o'clock. Here's your Paul Davis 10-day forecast, stepping up those temperatures with time. 88 Wednesday, summer arrives on Thursday. At 4:50 p.m., it'll feel like it. 90 degrees, 92 Friday, and then the hottest part of this stretch is the weekend. 94, feeling like 100 both days, and unfortunately dry as a bone. Still hot into next week. Monday, a little cooler on Tuesday, and then back to the lower 90s Wednesday and Thursday. Certainly could use the rain, but does not look like any, Matt, in the near future.
All right, well, thanks, Bob, and thank you for being with us on Coast TV News Midday. For more news and local weather, download our Coast TV News app, and Get to join us later for Coast TV News at 5. But until then, have a great Tuesday, everybody.